Reading is fundamental because it's in every subject area. There's nothing worse than having a first grader say, "I'm stupid, I don't know how to read." I look around and I see that there's so many children who struggle because for some reason possibly they're not read to. For some reason they weren't taught nursery rhymes. For some reason they don't know how to rhyme. Those are those basic fundamental skills that are somewhat missing in 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. And that foundation is imperative for them to have reading success. IMSE is a wonderful professional development staffing company that comes to your school to train your teachers, whether it be special ed or general educators, in a multi-sensory approach to teaching reading. I think the benefit of using a multi-sensory approach in the classroom and what teachers can see and what children can see is the enthusiasm. They can see a fast-paced, energetic classroom moving from one step to the next. You see children constantly engaged, constantly raising their hands.
And it allows kids to be kids. Developmentally, it's so appropriate. So much they're told, sit here and listen. This has them doing things, moving, seeing connections between a letter and a sound.
Everybody learns in a different way, and so each person, children and adults, have a strength. With the multisensory approach, you're always hitting on every single different learning modality. So you're doing drills and strategies that include visual learning, auditory, and also kinesthetic.
There are many organizations out there who are training teachers in the Orton-Gillingham methodology. And why choose us? Why IMSE? The benefit of using the Institute for Multisensory Education is that all of our instructors have been using Orton-Gillingham in their own classroom. Not only have they used it whole class, they have used it one-on-one, they have used it small group. They understand where you're coming from. It's a 30-hour training, and you will be prepared to go back into your classroom and instruct your students.
Having come out of the classroom myself not so long ago, I believe in teacher creativity, and I believe that teachers should have a voice in what we do. I think when you can put all 17 of your teachers in the same room, have good professional discussions and dialogue, sometimes disagreements about an approach, I think then you get everybody rowing in the same direction. Then you get the power and that momentum that you need to build in your district, and that's something we saw right away.
Someone else used the word because in this minute?
The touch, the face-to-face, the knee-to-knee, and honestly a consistent trainer who was going to work with us over a long time was an important component for us. Once the first couple of teachers came back and were so excited about it, we were convinced that this was the way to go.
I want every single teacher to be armed with the tools to help every single child. I want them to feel empowered themselves as teachers and say, I have the best training. The Institute for Multisensory Education supports you in every single way to make you successful in your classroom. We want to give children an opportunity to be the best readers that they can be. We don't want them just reading at grade level. We want them reading above and beyond. With the Institute, I feel as though that we can empower them, give them the foundational skills to make them successful.